Southwest Florida, how about an uplifting story today about our waters, our environment, and our wildlife? Because we got one. It's about the trajectory of man's influence on our beautiful Everglades. We've got a lot of work to do, but it's heading in the right direction. And today's episode is about how we can all help it happen even faster. Welcome to SoWeFlo Life. This is McCloskey. She's a native, and she grew up loving our Southwest Florida waters.
I've always been super passionate about the water in Florida. I grew up here. I learned how to water ski when I was 10. I literally, the first time I've ever water skiing, a shark went in front of my path, and I was like, yes! You know, everybody else would be like pooping their pants, right? And I was like, this is awesome.
Corey sees one of her most important responsibilities in life is to spread awareness of what our waters were, what they are, and what they can be.
As I started to get older and started to learn about all the challenges that this area has had with water, I knew I wanted to do something. And the more I learned I have a voice in this area and I can use it for good.
So if you're really gonna get the importance of this story, you really need to understand the overwhelming beauty of our Everglades. To help me understand, Corey took me to a part of the Everglades where the water is as close to pristine as it gets anymore. She took me to Clyde Butcher's property to walk through the swamps of the Big Cypress Preserve.
It's just so calm and peaceful. There's no noise out there. The only noise is the rustling of some sort of tree, depending on where you are.
Coming from up north, and even thinking about how the context of the word swamp is commonly used, you'd think it's going to be muddy and nasty and hostile, but the beauty is indescribable. The water's so clear, there's never a time that you can't see your feet. The water's drinkable. To even find a pollutant in these waters, you'd have to take a sample to a lab, and there are so few parts per billion that they might not even find the pollutant.
As the water's moving along, as plants are in the water, they're pulling the nutrients out of the water. These plants are cleaning the water so that when it gets down into Florida Bay, it's pristine. It's like a whole other world. It's gorgeous.
Now, the waters in these part of the Everglades are pristine for a few reasons. Number one, the waters that flow here are some of our lesser challenged waters. And secondly, there's so much preserved land here and wildlife that nature has the ability to do its job at cleaning these waters. Other parts of the Everglades have enormous challenges. But the hopeful news is that awareness and trajectory is moving in the right direction.
In 2000, the federal government and the state started a partnership to restore the Everglades, and that's called SERP, Comprehensive Everglades Restoration Plan. And there are over 68 projects currently ongoing in SERP. 2
enormous projects are completed that have undone 2 enormous man-made issues. The first one is the rewinding of the Kissimmee River so that water could flow the way it originally had before man redirected the flow. So water could be cleansed by the grasslands and its natural flow before entering Lake Okeechobee. The second one is the raising of the Tamiami Trail to reflow water to its natural path that had become dammed due to the road's original construction.
A lot of the time, man thinks they know better than nature at times, and man says, I'm going to fix this, and then, oops, maybe I didn't do the right things. Now, that's not going to fix the problem. You know, this is a very comprehensive issue. There, like I said, there are 68 projects ongoing.
So since 2000, 2 down, 66 to go. And those are the ones that have been identified. But this is the bright side of the story. Maybe frustratingly slow, but the trajectory is in the right direction. Corey says these projects will only pick up steam with awareness, which is why she uses her voice.
I am optimistic. By nature, I'm a very optimistic person, so that's just part of who I am. But also the key to getting anything done is awareness. The more people that know that there are potential issues, the more people can put pressure on the powers that be to do something about it.
A few things we can all agree on is the beauty of what's here, why so many people want to be here, and that we've got a bit of work to do. If we want to ensure things happen, even speed it up a bit, we all need to stay aware.
This area is known for their waters. We want to be known for beautiful, pristine waters.
Once you walk through Clyde's backyard, you'll never forget the beauty, and your awareness will be heightened. We loved it.
It was literally one of the best experiences in my life.
Share this episode, make people aware.
I just love living here, and I love, you know, the water. I mean, it's just everywhere you look, it's just amazing beauty if you are open to see it.
Andrew, don't make me laugh.
I got you.
One down. One down.
There's one in front of you.
I'm trying to get ahead. You can't run in here.
You can't run.
Oh, man.
Tippy toes. Tippy toes. Are really working?